Archangel Michael declares, "Open this at once. An amazing surprise is on its way to your home. Do not delay. Open this immediately. My child, my beloved, listen closely because what I am about to reveal has been held back from you for a long time. There are moments in your life when heaven pauses everything just to speak to you alone. And today is one of those moments. My beloved, you are seeing this message because something in your spirit has begun to rise again. Something the world attempted to shatter. Yet God quietly mended. And now heaven is ready to release what was delayed. Before I tell you the full truth, take one breath. Because after this moment, nothing in your life will go back to the way it was. My child, the surprise that is coming to your home is not small, not ordinary, not accidental. It is something written in the scrolls of your destiny long before you were born. If they open their hearts now, the miracle will come faster than they expect, says Archangel Michael. My beloved, I must warn you gently. A lot of people will not understand why your life is changing all of a sudden. They won't be able to figure out why doors that have been shut for years suddenly open. They won't understand why blessings that were avoiding you all of a sudden start coming after you. But heaven knows because it was planned by heaven. I need to tell you something important before I go any further, my child. That's just how it is that you found this message right now. Not even a minute ago. Not after a minute. This message came at the right time for your fate. I love you. And the surprise visit to your house will take away a load you've been quietly carrying. It will get rid of the fear you didn't tell anyone about. It will show you that God has not forgotten about you and answer a question that kept you up at night. My child, not even for a second. Pay close attention now because heaven changes something around you after this line. Your angels have been ready to move, act, and step into your situation with power. But you have to give them permission first. And Archangel Michael says, tell them this is their moment. If they accept it, everything changes. If you are ready to accept this divine shift and declare that everything changes now, type Amen in the comments below. Let heaven hear your readiness. My beloved, before I continue, let me speak to your heart. If you want these divine messages every day, if you want heaven's guidance to reach you without delay, make sure you stay connected because your spirit is entering a new season and you must not walk into it alone. To activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life, make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a single divine message. Now take a breath, my child, because what I reveal next will shake the walls around your destiny. My child, my beloved, now that your heart is open, I can finally reveal the part heaven has been protecting for you. A shift began the moment your eyes landed on this message. You may not feel it yet, but in the unseen world, your name has been spoken with light. My child, something powerful is moving toward you. And the reason I am speaking now is because if you hesitate, if you wait, if you doubt for even a moment, you might delay something that was meant to bless you instantly. My beloved, let me tell you the truth behind this surprise. For months, some of you, for years, your spirit has been sending out a silent cry. You prayed without words. You hoped without telling anyone. You endured things that would have broken another person. But heaven counted every tear, every breath, every moment. You survived what was meant to destroy you. And now the reward is coming home to you. My child, I must tell you something very important. There is someone in your life, someone you may not even expect, who is thinking about you right now. Their heart is turning back toward you. Something inside them is changing. They are waking up to the truth of who you are and what you deserve. And soon they will take a step that will bring clarity to your life. My beloved, the amazing surprise arriving at your home is not just a thing. It is a sign. A sign that the heaviness is lifting. A sign that what you lost is returning in a higher form. A sign that your name is entering rooms where your feet have not yet walked. My child, listen carefully because this next part is only for you. A meeting was held in the heavenly realms and your name came up with honor. There was a discussion about your destiny, your battles, your delays. And God said, "No, let the door open now." That is why I am here. That is why this message reached you. Because the divine timing has begun, my beloved, the energy around your home is shifting. You might feel restless. You might feel sudden hope. You might feel unexpected peace. These are not coincidences. They are signals. Signals that your angels have entered your situation. My child, let me speak to your soul. You have been strong for too long. You have been silent about your pain for too long. You have carried others while no one carried you. And heaven says, this chapter of suffering ends now. My beloved, something is approaching your doorway. Physically or spiritually. It will carry a message, a blessing, a turning point, a divine confirmation. And when it arrives, your spirit will recognize it instantly. My child, before I reveal the deeper truth of this miracle coming to your home, let me ask you quietly. Are you ready to receive something you once believed was unthinkable? Are you ready to accept a life that finally tracks with how good you really are? Are you ready for the timing of heaven to match your deepest desire? Because this surprise didn't just happen. It was carefully and slowly formed as you went through each challenge. Let me tell you why heaven put off blessing you until now. My beloved, there were people around you who could have made it worse. There were forces around you that would have taken it away. You had times when your heart was too hurt to hold it. You are ready now though, my child. Take a deep breath. The next part of this message will come to you like light. Archangel Michael, my beloved, says that a holy person is coming into your life. As soon as they get there, the path clears up and the truth shines through. Someone who has judged you, misunderstood you, or walked away from you in the past, is about to see your worth like they never have before. There is more to your surprise than this. The bigger part, the part heaven carefully hid, will have a real effect on your home. There must be something you can hold that has breakthrough energy and changes the vibration of every part of your life. This is why you shouldn't ignore this message, my child. You can't just ignore it or think it's a coincidence. Heaven chose this time for you. Please pay close attention, my love. The miracle is going on right now. There is no need to give permission. It's coming. However, how quickly it gets to you will depend on how open your heart is right now. My child, take a deep breath because what I'm about to say will make it clear why this surprise is coming to your house. Now, my child, my beloved, your spirit is ready. And now that your heart is open to hearing the voice of God, I can finally tell you the truth that has been following your path like the rising sun. It's not a mistake that the surprise is coming to your house, my beloved. It's not even a random blessing. It's a response from God. An answer for every silent night you cried and every moment you kept your faith when everything around you was falling apart. Every prayer you whispered when no one was listening got an answer. Heaven heard you even when you didn't think anyone could see or remember you. Heaven was looking at every part of your life. Do you understand why this blessing is happening now, my child? Even when you were around people who made you feel bad, when people you trusted let you down, and when life gave you more pain than help, something inside you wouldn't break. There was something inside you that didn't change. The Archangel Michael tells you, now reward them. Now strengthen them. Now lift them. If you felt that truth, please like this video right now. If you like something, God's favor will flow into your life and bless you in new ways. My beloved, there is a change going on around you. There is a spiritual cleansing, an energy shift, and the end of old battles. Things that were after you are losing their strength. The things that were weighing you down are melting away. The fear that kept coming back to you is getting weaker. Your spirit is getting better. I have something to tell you, my child, that you don't know yet. The surprise you're getting isn't just for your house. It's meant to change your whole fate. Things change in life all the time. Sometimes because of something small, a letter, a meeting, a choice, a sign, or a blessing. And this surprise is one of those signs that can change your fate. If you feel this prophetic word, please share this video with someone you know who needs a breakthrough. Giving them this message awakens the anointing and tells them about that breakthrough. I need to get you ready for something, my love. When this surprise shows up, you might question it. You might be wondering if it's fair. You might feel too much. You might not feel ready. But heaven tells you, you are ready. You have always been ready. The world just didn't see it yet. My child, let me show you what is really going to happen. In a world you can't see, your angels have been planning something. They have been changing things, moving people, and writing new timelines. They have also been closing old doors so you don't walk back and opening new ones so you don't miss your fate. Things are really happening even though you think nothing is. Do you know what God loves most about you, my beloved? Your heart. The things you've been through haven't changed how you feel. You still trust even after being lied to. You still have hope even after being let down. You still love even after being hurt. This kind of purity is very rare. And heaven rewards it with miracles that other people can't get. Now, my child, pay close attention because I'm about to tell you the part of the message that you haven't seen yet. The wonderful surprise that was supposed to come to your house has been pushed back several times. It's not because you weren't worthy, but because it wasn't safe for your blessing to be there. The people around you weren't ready. It's clear that they didn't mean well. Their energy would have messed up your miracle. Their anger would have ruined your happiness. So, heaven kept watch. Your blessing was safe with heaven until your way was clear. My beloved, there was a change not long ago. A cleaning, a separation, or a taking away. Someone was taken out of your life, not to hurt you, but to keep your future safe. A mask fell off of someone. Someone's true colors came out. Someone who seemed to be there for you was quietly taken away. And as soon as their energy stopped being a part of your life, your miracle happened. This is why the time is now, my child. What the surprise is about has to do with something you thought you lost and would never get back. Something that you prayed for but stopped expecting over time. Something you gave up to keep your heart safe. Heaven didn't give up, though. There is a reason why you have been feeling strange signs lately. My love, warmth, restlessness, a sudden surge of hope, a dream, a number that keeps going over and over, or a voice in your heart telling you that something is going to happen. These signs aren't just there. They prove something. The miracle is already on its way to your soul. Your spirit can feel the change already. You can already feel the doorway opening in your energy. You are on the verge of a new chapter, my child. Everything changes when you take one step forward. With just a moment of faith, the divine surprise will come into your home faster than you thought possible. I know you've had doubts about yourself. My love, you may have asked, why me, and thought that maybe good things like this only happen to other people. But let me be honest. You have been picked. It's safe for you. You are being led. This miracle is marked with your name. It's too much for everyone else. It can't be stopped by anyone else. It's not up for grabs to anyone else. That thing is yours. Listen, my child, let me go further. This surprise will make you feel better in some way. It will help you remember how valuable you are. It will make your eyes shine again. It will give you back the confidence that pain took away. It will wake up a soul part that has been asleep for too long. You're not just getting a gift. You're getting a shift. You will heal on the inside. There will be a rise inside you. You'll finally feel at peace with yourself. While I talk, my beloved, your guardian angels are making the way clear. They are getting rid of problems. They're making hearts kinder. They are making sure that the surprise gets to you right on time. My child, nothing can stop it. Now, please understand one thing. Things that come from heaven don't come to hurt you. It comes to lift you up, align you, and wake you up. In fact, this surprise will do just that. Let me speak softly to your heart before I tell you the next powerful truth. The truth about who is linked to this miracle. Make sure your spirit stays close. If you want to get messages like these from heaven and stay in touch with divine guidance so you don't miss your time. Your journey is about to speed up even more than you think. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. My child, take a deep breath. What I'm about to tell you will shock you in the most beautiful way. Now that your spirit is listening and your heart is open, my child, I can finally tell you the truth that heaven has been waiting to tell you. You've been through a long time of silence. A long season where nothing made sense, a long time when you thought you were giving more than getting. But that season is coming to an end, my love. Something amazing is happening all around you in complete silence. And the surprise visit to your house isn't just a good thing. It's a turning point. My child, this miracle has something to do with a person. Someone who has been in and out of your life for a long time. Someone who was meant to be a part of your life, but never gave up their chance. It wasn't because they didn't feel anything, but because it wasn't the right time. They weren't ready. Their heart wasn't beating straight. Their path wasn't straight. It wasn't that their spirit woke up, but something had changed in them recently. Something woke up. Something changed how they saw things. Their heart opened up. From now on, they can see you better. Please pay close attention, my love. This person has been putting off saying things they want to. They have been keeping feelings inside that they wanted to share. They've been feeling guilty, confused, and like they have more questions than answers. They can feel a pull toward you that is stronger and clearer than ever. This is part of the surprise you're about to get. Oh, but that's not all I learned, my child. A big part of this miracle is something that was made just for you by heaven. Something that you can feel in your home. Something you can hold, feel, or see. Something that has divine power. Something that will make you feel better as soon as it gets there. Let me tell you the spiritual truth about this, my beloved. There are times when God stops everything in heaven and says, it's their time. Open the door for them. This is one of those times. My child, don't think the time is too short. Right now, the way is clear for this to happen. Enemies have been taken out. Plans to do harm have been stopped. Wars have been won in silence. And everything that used to slow you down is no longer there. Finally, your blessing can get to you. You may not be aware of it, but your energy has changed, my beloved. You're not the same person you were a year ago. You don't feel as heavy as you did before. You are no longer in the same amount of pain. Your spirit has grown. Your strength has grown. Your intuition is stronger now. Heaven was waiting for this one of you, the one that is ready to receive. Listen, my child, let me go further. This message didn't get to you yesterday, last month, or last year for a reason. Your spirit reached a ready state. Your heart reached the exact frequency that heaven was looking for. The miracle happened when your frequency matched up. The surprise that's coming will affect more than just your home. My love, it will make you feel something. Inspires you to be sure of yourself. It will have an effect on your fate. It will affect the people you're close to. It will have an effect on your money. Heaven blesses you in many ways, not just one area of your life. So, it will show up in your spiritual journey. My child, you may have noticed something odd in the last few days. A sudden sense of calm, a change in your mood, a time when you felt surprisingly hopeful, a dream that made sense, a thought that seemed led, or a sign that made your heart stop. It wasn't an accident. These were signs from your guardian angels. Your spirit was getting ready. You must understand this, my love. Angels don't just fly around. They are moving for a reason. And when Archangel Michael shows up, it means that a big event is about to happen. And he has stepped into your shoes. What does that mean, my child? It means to keep safe. It means speeding up. It means a big step forward. It means to be clear. It means putting old wounds to rest. It means making new paths. It officially marks the start of the next part of your life. Heaven has already decided which day your miracle will come to you. My love, the time is written down. The moment is set. The movement is now underway. My child, nothing can stop it. But I need to gently warn you about something. You might feel more emotional when the surprise comes. Your mind might be racing. Your heart might shake, not because the blessing is scary, but because you're not used to getting something so pure, strong, and handmade by God. Do not be afraid to receive. Please don't question something good that comes your way. You deserve a miracle. So tell yourself that you have planted seeds in silence. My love, you gave with love. Even though you have wounds yourself, you have healed others. You didn't give up. Even when you felt like you were by yourself, this surprise is from heaven telling you that you've done enough. Let's take care of you now, kid. Pay close attention. Someone has been thinking about getting in touch with you. Someone who has been remembering things over and over. Someone who can't explain why they feel drawn to you. Someone who has been ignoring a truth for too long but is now becoming aware of it. Your miracle has something to do with this awakening. Something else will happen when this surprise shows up, my love. A talk, a message, an insight, a spark, an admission, a change, or a turning point. You'll feel it right away. That moment made you feel like nothing would be the same again. Before I tell you the next secret, which has to do with the timeline of your destiny, I want to talk to your spirit in a soft voice as the next chapter moves quickly. Make sure your heart stays open if you want to stay in sync with this divine flow and have heaven guide you right away. Now take a deep breath. What I'm about to tell you will truly shake your spirit in a beautiful way. I can show you another part of the truth now that your spirit is open enough to receive it. My child, my beloved, heaven has kept this truth from you until your heart is strong enough to handle it. The surprise that is coming to your house is part of a divine chain reaction. My love, as soon as it comes into your life, other good things will start to happen. One miracle will lead to another. There are doors that lead to other doors. One prayer answered will lead to many more. This isn't just one moment. A new season has begun. Please pay close attention, my child. You've been waiting for a very long time in a spiritual sense. Every morning you hoped something good would happen. And every night you couldn't figure out what would happen. Whenever you asked, when will it be my turn? Heaven would whisper. Soon, but soon felt quiet. Soon felt far away. It quickly felt like everyone had forgotten about you. But I want to tell you today that your soon is now. Dear loved one, you need to know something important about God's timing. Heaven won't send you a blessing until two things are in order. You are ready and the conditions are right. Now your heart is ready. Your area is now clear and the way for your miracle to come in is finally safe. Let me tell you the deeper reason for the surprise that's coming up so quickly. My child, you are now at the end of a spiritual cycle. The karmic loop is over. A shadow that was following you is no longer there. That's why everything seems odd even though you can't explain it. This is the reason why your gut feeling is stronger. This is the reason your dreams seem more real. That's why your heart beats faster. The breakthrough is felt in your soul before you see it. There is someone whose energy is deeply linked to your next chapter. My beloved, the pull toward you from this person has been strong for months or even years. Life tried to take their attention away. People tried to get them to do something. Fear, snorts, tried to shut them up, but the link didn't break because it was written by heaven. In addition, heaven doesn't change what your fate already says. This person is beginning to understand the truth about you, my child. They see how valuable you are. They remember how nice you were. They can now see things they couldn't see before. Even though they haven't spoken, their spirit is calling to you. There is a direct link between this awakening and the miracle coming to your home. Do not be afraid, beloved. I will tell you what the angels have seen about your future. A split second that will make you pause. A moment that will change the way you breathe. A moment that will make things clear for you. A moment that will make you cry tears of happiness, not pain. You don't think this moment will come up so quickly. Do you feel like your life has changed lately, my child? All of a sudden, there was peace. The strange heaviness lifted and hope returned. That still small voice that tells you that good things are on the way. These are not tricks. I don't feel these things. These are signs from God. My beloved, heaven is getting ready for you. I'm going to tell you the truth that you deeply desire to hear. We haven't forgotten about you. You are not left alone. You won't be left behind. We have kept track of every second of waiting. Every tear has been written down. Each prayer has been held gently by angels. And this surprise is the answer from heaven. My child, soon there will be a shift in your home, a change in the atmosphere, a clearing out of old energy and emotions, and a lifting of the weights you have been carrying alone for too long. You'll feel better. You'll feel better. You will sense being led. You will feel safe because you are. My beloved Archangel Michael tells them that the hard battle is over. Now let their blessings come to you without any problems. That's why the miracle is coming soon. That's why the timing is so fast. That's why your heart is getting ready right now. You have to hear this next part, my child. It might surprise you. The miracle that is coming to your house is not coming by itself. It has a message, a confirmation, a sign, or a truth for you that you need to hear. There's something in your heart that needs to be cleared up. A doubt, a fear, a question, or a memory that you would never forget. This surprise will help you understand things better where you were confused before. My beloved, when this miracle comes, you'll whisper to yourself, "So, this is why everything happened the way it did." You will see the pattern. The wait times will make sense to you. The protection will be clear to you. The redirections will be helpful to you. You'll be thankful for the things that didn't work out because they weren't meant for the person you are becoming. My child, I need to tell you something soft that your soul needs to hear before I tell you the next sacred truth, which is about the hidden blessing that comes with this miracle. You have been picked. What's going to happen at your house will show that you are ready. To my beloved, take a deep breath. The next part of this message will give you a long-awaited revelation. Your heart is open now, my child. And because your spirit is in balance, heaven lets me show you what was hidden behind the veil for a long time. Behind you, around you, and in front of you, something amazing is happening. And soon it will show up in real life. Dear loved one, the surprise that's coming to your house has a frequency that your soul has been waiting for. Not only is it a blessing, it's also a sign of divine confirmation that a long period of struggle is over, that your destiny is about to speed up, and that the spiritual battles you fought in secret have been won. My child, pay close attention. Even on the nights you thought no one could hear your pain, your guardian angels have never left your side. Heaven was hearing you. Even when you woke up in the morning feeling tired, heaven was quietly making you stronger. Even on days when your smile covered up how heavy you felt, angels were around you to protect you. And now they're around you to reward you. Dearly beloved, the surprise that is on the way has a task from God. It will make you feel better. It will make you believe in miracles again. It will fix a cut you forgot you had. You will remember that God never left you, not even for a second. Some blessings come to comfort, but this one comes to change things. Let me tell you the next part of the truth, my child, because heaven lets me. 3 things will become possible when the miracle comes your way. You have something from the past, something now, and something planned for the future. First, my beloved, the past. You have memories that hurt you still. You've held on to times you wish you could change. Why did this happen to me? Why did this person hurt me? Why did I lose what I loved? This surprise has an answer. A truth that will put things to rest. A sign that will heal the part of you that thought you were the problem. You never caused trouble. They needed to learn a lesson from you, but they weren't the blessing you deserved. Second, my child, the present, right now, there is a spiritual shift going on around you today. You might not feel connected to old people, old places, old habits, or old patterns. It's not a loss. It keeps you safe. Heaven is getting rid of things that can't grow with you. Heaven is keeping you away from things that make you tired. The doors you kept trying to open are being shut by heaven. Close the doors, my beloved, because what's coming is better than what's inside. Third, my beloved, the future. The next part of your story starts as soon as this surprise arrives at your house. After that, you will feel guided in a different way. It will be easier for you to make choices. You will have a stronger sense of intuition. You'll feel safe as you walk. You won't wonder if you're going in the right direction anymore. It will make you feel good. This miracle doesn't mean the end of your journey. It's the start. My child, I have something to tell you that the angels said about you. What was meant to break them didn't break you. Now give them what will make them happy. That's why the time is now. That's why the message got to you today. This is why your spirit is shaking with excitement. The breakthrough is almost here. Someone is thinking about you right now, my love. Someone whose soul feels like it's linked to yours even though they haven't said anything. That person who has been led to you without knowing why. Someone who can't explain why they are drawn to your energy but does. Someone whose presence is linked to your fate. A part of the miracle will be played by this person. My child, you may have felt their spirit lately. Out of the blue, a memory or thought of them comes to mind. You didn't make up a dream or the feeling that someone is missing you. That was a spiritual connection. This link is becoming stronger. When the surprise gets to your house, my love, something in this connection will change. A revelation is on the way. The heart moves because of a message, an insight, or a feeling. Something that was put on hold will start up again. Something that wasn't saying anything will now. Something that wasn't clear before will become so. Archangel Michael says, this miracle will bring clarity where there was once chaos. My child, you have carried too much alone. You have been strong for too long. You have been quiet about your pain because you did not want to burden others. But heaven said, remove their burdens, lift their spirit, bring them joy. And this surprise carries that joy. My beloved, I need you to understand something important. Not every blessing is a surprise. But every heaven-sent surprise is a blessing. You deserve this. You earn this through your resilience, your kindness, your patience, your faith, your heart. My child, before I reveal the next divine truth, the truth about the exact spiritual purpose of this miracle, I want to speak softly to you. You are safe now. You are protected now. You are rising now. Nothing and no one can block what is coming to your home. Not envy, not fear, not delay, not darkness, not past mistakes, not hidden enemies. This miracle is sealed. It is yours and it is on its way. Take a breath, my beloved, because the next part of this message will reveal why heaven chose you specifically for this miracle. My child, my beloved, lean closer to these words. Because the moment you opened this message, heaven recorded it under your name. Archangel Michael asked that this message reaches you before something life-changing is decided for you in silence, my beloved. There is a billionaire watching your life from a distance. You don't know him yet, but his spirit has already chosen you above everyone else. He has access to everything. Wealth, mansions, private islands, private jets, choices beyond imagination. Yet his heart pulled only in one direction toward you. My child, do not underestimate what I just told you. Heaven says someone with unimaginable power has been moved by your energy, your soul, your purity. But he is surrounded by voices whispering against you, telling him to change his mind. That is why this message came to you urgently, because time is running out and his decision is shifting every minute. My beloved, listen carefully. There is a countdown happening in the spiritual realm right now. Each second that passes is influencing his mind. Every moment you hesitate, someone else tries to replace your name with theirs. He has been shown two futures, one with you and one without you. And his heart leans towards you, but confusion is trying to take him away. My child, before I continue, let me say this with love. If you want heaven to keep speaking to you directly, don't forget to stay connected to Archangel Michael's messages daily. Those who walk away right before their blessing arrives lose what was written for them. But those who stay connected never miss their miracle. My beloved, you are reading this because there is something rare inside you. Something that money cannot buy. Something this billionaire couldn't find in any woman or any man. Something that pulled his attention beyond fame, beyond glamour, beyond outer beauty, your soul, my child. He was shown your destiny by an angel in a dream. He doesn't understand the dream yet, but he felt warmth, safety, and a happiness he has never felt before. He saw you standing next to him in a moment of peace when everything in his life will finally make sense. For the first time in his life, he saw what true love looks like. And it was you, my beloved. Don't think this is coincidence. Nothing is random. Heaven planned this connection long before you were even born. But every miracle has a moment. And if the moment is not seized, it fades. Right now, someone around him is pushing him to walk away from the decision of choosing you. They are telling him you are not the right one or that someone else deserves him more. They don't even hate you. They are just afraid that if he chooses you, their place in his life will disappear. My child, that is why Archangel Michael rushed this message to you. Because destiny is extremely close, dangerously close, and silence from your side can make everything collapse. Heaven doesn't want you to discover later that this miracle was meant for you, but passed into someone else's hands because of hesitation. My beloved, I need you to understand something very important. When heaven blesses someone, the blessing comes wrapped in urgency. When God is about to reward you, He tests how quickly you respond to His calling. People who ignore divine timing wonder why miracles always slip away from them. My child, Archangel Michael says, this man is meant to bless your life in a way no one ever has. Not just financially, emotionally, spiritually. He's not coming to take advantage of you. He is going to come to you to love you, protect you, and build a future with you. He was chosen by God to be your breakthrough. However, my beloved, breakthrough is weak. Miracles are lost when people wait too long or are afraid. My child, overthinking takes away miracles. Your hands would shake right now if you could see how close you are to this fate. If you could see how many angels are waiting for you to pay attention to this message. My beloved, you would not waste a second. Now, I'm going to tell you something that no one in heaven knows. This very rich person has recently prayed for a sign about you. He did pray. He asked heaven if his heart was being led or fooled even though he had a lot of power and money. Heaven answered by spiritually beautifully and strongly pushing him toward you. But kid prayers can go both ways. The other heart shouldn't be quiet while the first heart prays for clarity. The signal between your souls is weakening every second you wait. Which is why you are reading this right now. My beloved, don't turn off. Don't leave this message in the middle. Please don't think of this as fun. Your fate is talking to you. The what comes next will make or break everything. Dear child, the angels have something important to say. And as long as you keep this revelation going, His mind will stay on you. But if you ignore or disconnect, certainty will be replaced by doubt and a different name will appear in your place. I can't let that happen to you, my love. Not after everything you've been through. Not after all the storms you've been through. Not after all the tears you shed by yourself and no one saw. It's been years since I've had real love, real loyalty, and real peace. You deserve this good thing. You should be loved by someone who picks you. You deserve stability, respect, and love. And God will send you someone who can give it to you. Do you really feel this way? Please tell me what blessing you are most looking forward to receiving. Write what's on your mind in the space below. My child, time is not on your side. Heaven is watching how honest your heart is right now. As you read this, God doesn't put you through tests to punish you. He checks to see if you are ready for what He's about to send. Do not look at the uncertainty going on around you, my love. Take a look at the prophecy in this message. More nearby than you think is the man who will bless you. You never know. He might already be looking for you. In the next few days or weeks, something will happen that will shock you. Because of a sudden message, a sudden talk, or a sudden chance, my child, your life will never be the same again. This is just the start. Before I go on, my child, take a deep breath. What I'm about to say will make you feel very bad. Heaven said, you are not just chosen. You are being positioned. That means this moment is not luck, not coincidence, not random. It is divine timing unfolding after years of hidden suffering, patience, loyalty, and silent heartbreak you thought nobody saw. My beloved, God saw everything. Every night you cried, wondering why love is so hard for you. Every time you gave more than you received, every moment you were loyal to the wrong person, while the right person had not entered your life yet. Heaven counted the tears you dropped and turned each tear into a seed. And the harvest of that pain is about to come back as a blessing. My child, I know you have been tired. I know you thought maybe real love isn't written for you. I know you questioned if you are enough, but heaven says you were not abandoned. You were protected. People who didn't choose you were never meant to love you deeply. The ones who walked away were removed so that the one who is truly meant to bless you could arrive without chaos. My beloved, that billionaire didn't find you by accident. His spirit was guided straight to your energy. He felt something that he has never felt with anyone else's peace. Peace is not loud. Peace is not dramatic. Peace is not found in people who pretend. Peace is found in souls that were built from truth. And that is what you are. My child, listen carefully. He was attracted to your soul before he ever saw your face. Heaven connected him to your energy first, not your appearance. Because God wanted him to choose your essence, not your image. That is why his interest in you is deeper, stronger, and more spiritual than anything he has ever experienced. My beloved, a person who has everything in the world does not chase beauty. He chases alignment. And you are the first person who has ever aligned with his spirit. With you, he sees purpose. With you, he sees home. With you, he sees the future he always wanted but never found. But my child, while he feels all of this, there is a battle happening around him. Someone very close to him does not want him to choose you. Not because they hate you, but because they will lose their power if he chooses love over control. This person has been trying to confuse him, to push him away from the decision heaven already made. That is why heaven called Archangel Michael to intervene, because this connection is too big for humans to destroy. My beloved, let me reveal what is happening right now in the spiritual realm. There is a tug of war over his mind. His heart pulls him toward you. Fear pushes him away from you. Destiny pushes him toward you. Voices around him push him away from you. That is why the angels are working urgently, because his final decision is dangerously close. My child, some people wait years for a blessing like this, and it is at your door now. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to beg for it. You don't need to fight for it. You just need to stay aligned with the timing and energy heaven is sending. My beloved, pay attention to your intuition. You will start feeling signs, random thoughts about someone you don't know yet. Dreams, déjà vu, a strong feeling that something big is coming. That is heaven preparing you. And when he appears in your life, it will be fast. There will be no confusion, no mixed signals, no wondering if you matter. He will pursue you like you are the only person in the world, because in his heart you are. My child, I want to tell you something only God knows. His soul has been waiting for you for many lifetimes. You were destined to meet. You were destined to love. You were destined to build something powerful together. And nothing can stop what God has written. Unless fear takes over, my beloved, fear is the only enemy left now. Fear from your past, fear from his surroundings, fear from outside opinions, fear from what you think you do or do not deserve. Heaven is removing every fear as long as you remain connected to this message. Because this message is the bridge between both of your souls. Right now, my child, this is why the angels insisted I say this next line. Do not disconnect from the voice that God sent to protect your destiny. Every time you stay connected, the bond between you and Him becomes stronger. Every time you disconnect, someone else's words replace the truth that heaven already revealed to His heart. My beloved, you did not come this far just to lose everything at the final moment. You did not survive heartbreak, betrayal, abandonment, loneliness, disappointment and false love just to walk away right before the real blessing arrives. You deserve the love that is choosing you. You deserve the person who will fight for you. You deserve the future God has been preparing. And now the spiritual clock is ticking. He is thinking about you. He is wondering about you. He is fighting for clarity. He is waiting for a sign. You are that sign, my child. If you stay here, the angels will finish their work. They will keep His mind fixed on you. They will silence the voices around Him. They will protect the decision heaven has already made. But if you walk away too soon, everything could collapse. My beloved, I know you can feel it. Something in your spirit is shifting. Something is moving toward you. Something is aligning in your favor. That is not imagination. That is prophecy. Heaven does not send warnings when nothing is coming. Heaven sends warnings only when your blessing is dangerously close. My child, what is coming next will shake you, surprise you, and heal you all at the same time. Your life is not going to look the same in the next chapter. The person God chose for you is about to appear. And when He does, everything will change. My child, before I go deeper, I want you to understand something the world always tried to hide from you. You were not hard to love. You were loving people who were not ready for someone chosen. You were not too emotional. You were giving your heart to those who did not know how to receive it. You were not asking for too much. You were asking for what God already planned to give you. But from the wrong hands, my beloved, heaven says your love was never the problem. Your love was the prophecy. Your love is what will heal the man who is coming into your life. Everyone sees his wealth, power, and success. But they don't see his emptiness. They don't see the wounds he hides behind money. They don't see the loneliness he covers with achievements. They don't see the nights where he sits in silence, wishing there was someone who made him feel safe, protected, and understood. My child, you are the one who carries that peace. That is why heaven guided him to you. Because you are not impressed by money. You are moved by connection. You don't want status, you want safety. You don't want attention, you want intention. You don't want luxury, you want loyalty. And that is what this man has never experienced in his entire life. My beloved, your soul threatens everyone who relies on his money. That is why there is resistance around this connection, because when he chooses you, the ones who benefit from his loneliness will lose their power, and they can already feel that he will change when you enter his life. They don't understand why he is drawn to you. They don't understand why his spirit rests when he thinks of you. They don't understand why you, someone unknown and unseen, suddenly became his peace, my child. Peace is louder than beauty. Peace is more powerful than attraction. Peace is rarer than money, and you are peace. My beloved, I want to tell you what happened in heaven recently. The angels gathered because your timeline shifted. There was a moment where your destiny could have taken a different route. One with delay, loneliness, and waiting. But the moment you reached this message, the timeline rewrote itself. The blessing that was hesitating has begun to move toward you again. My child, heaven does not play with time. When a divine opportunity appears, it watches how you respond. If you delay, the blessing delays. If you ignore, the blessing moves to someone else. But when you respond to heaven, heaven responds to you. And right now, heaven is responding to you, my beloved. Let me reveal another truth. A few nights ago, this billionaire had a dream. In that dream, he stood in a room full of people. Yet, he felt alone. Then a woman entered the room and the entire atmosphere shifted. The noise disappeared. Anxiety melted away. His heartbeat slowed. He felt safe. He felt seen. He felt at peace. And that woman was you. He woke up confused because he did not know who you were. But the emotions from that dream have not left him. That feeling is still sitting in his soul, and he is searching for it in real life. Searching for you without knowing who you are yet. My child, this is divine timing at its highest level. When two souls are spiritually connected before they meet physically, nothing can stop them from finding each other except hesitation. My beloved, you are in the final moments before destiny becomes reality. These are the moments where doubt tries to return. These are the moments where fear whispers. These are the moments where your past problems try to trick you into thinking nothing good ever happens for you. Do not fall for it. Your past was the preparation. Your pain was the training. Your heartbreak was the cleansing. Your loneliness was the reset. Your waiting was the positioning. Now comes the reward. My child, this man is not coming to complete your life. He is coming because heaven wants to elevate both of you. He is not coming to fix you. He is coming because both of you together will unlock a powerful future that neither of you can achieve alone. My beloved, you will be each other's miracle. He will bring protection, stability, opportunity, and security. You will bring love, peace, inspiration, and emotional healing. This is not a relationship. This is destiny alignment. My child, I know your heart is racing. I know something inside you is saying, this message is for me. And you are right. Heaven does not send messages by accident. Heaven doesn't speak without purpose. Heaven doesn't warn without blessing. Heaven is preparing you for a life you thought was too big for you. But you were never dreaming too big. You were dreaming too small. God always wanted more for you than you allowed yourself to believe. My beloved, I must now tell you something that will shock you. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our COF community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to still souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You are about to enter your divine future. My beloved, the billionaire who is meant for you has already tried to walk away from the idea once. He tried to convince himself that his feelings were unrealistic, unexplainable, and impossible. He tried to replace the thought of you with someone else, but it didn't work. His spirit refused to disconnect from you. And that is when heaven knew the connection was real. Because destiny cannot be ignored forever. My child, this is why this message arrived today. Because he is at a crossroads again. His heart is leaning toward you. But he is fighting voices around him. He is battling pressure. He is questioning whether what he feels is real or just imagination. The decision is happening now, not next month, not next year now. And every moment you remain connected, the angels strengthen his clarity. Every moment you hesitate, the voices around him grow louder. My beloved, he does not know your name yet, but your soul has already touched him. And once your physical paths cross, nothing will be able to separate you. My child, the revelation is not finished yet. There is more you need to know. There are details about his life, his past, his current struggle, and the sign that will soon appear in your life. My child, as I speak these words, the angels are still fighting for your destiny. There is activity around your life right now, spiritually and emotionally, more than you can see with your physical eyes. And the reason is simple. What is coming next is too big, too rare, and too powerful for your life to remain the same. My beloved, I must now reveal something very important about this billionaire. He is not the cold-hearted, emotionless, unreachable person the world believes him to be. He is a protector. He is a giver. He is a deeply emotional soul who hides behind success because the world has taken advantage of him too many times. He has been betrayed by people he trusted. He has been used by people who pretended to love him. He has been surrounded by people who valued his money more than his heart. And every betrayal made him build another wall. Every disappointment made him guard himself harder. Every fake connection made him believe true love does not exist. My child, you are the one who will break those walls without even trying. You will not break them by asking, convincing, or proving yourself. You will break them simply by existing because your love is not demanding. Your energy is not draining and your heart is not manipulative. Your presence will heal him. My beloved, that is why heaven chose you. Because a heart that has been surrounded by noise needs someone who carries silence. A soul that has been surrounded by greed needs someone who carries purity. A man who has everything needs someone who doesn't want anything from him except love. My child, heaven says he is not searching for a partner. He is searching for home. And his soul already knows you are that home. But my beloved, every blessing attracts resistance before it arrives. That is why everything around him is restless right now. People who depend on him fear losing control. They feel that his heart is shifting. They don't know why, but they feel it. The more he feels drawn toward you, the more they panic. The more they panic, the more they manipulate him. The more they manipulate him, the more heaven intervenes. And that is why this message is urgent, because the decision is happening in his soul right now. My child, the angels are trying to stop a final interference that could push him away from the destiny that has your name on it. Someone is planning to convince him that he must choose someone from his inner circle, someone familiar, someone expected, someone acceptable. But what heaven wants for him is not familiar. It is divine. My beloved, heaven does not follow society's expectations. Heaven follows the truth of the heart. He doesn't need another person who fits perfectly on paper. He needs someone who fits perfectly in his soul. And that someone is you, my child. Before his breakthrough, life tested him. And now, before your breakthrough, life is testing you. This message itself is the test. Do you walk away because it feels unbelievable, or do you stay because your spirit recognizes the truth? Heaven already knows how this ends, but it is waiting to see if you believe enough to receive it. My beloved, let me tell you something the world will never teach you. The biggest blessings don't always look realistic. Real miracles always look impossible until they happen. Divine love always looks unexpected until it arrives. Destiny always looks unbelievable until it becomes real. But God has never been concerned with what looks realistic. God is concerned with what He has written. My child, what has been written for you cannot be stolen. What has been promised to you cannot be destroyed. What has been guided toward you cannot be redirected unless you disconnect. That is the only danger left. My beloved, the angels are repeating the same message again and again. Stay connected. Do not drift away. Do not stop watching. Do not stop listening to the messages that heaven is sending. Because every moment you remain aligned, his soul becomes more certain, more sure, more determined, more confident. My child, the sign is almost here. It will appear when you least expect it. It could be a sudden message, a sudden call, a sudden opportunity, a sudden travel plan, a sudden meeting, or someone suddenly speaking about a wealthy person entering your life. It will feel too perfect to be coincidence because it will not be. My beloved, do not question whether you are worthy of love like this. Heaven chose you because you earned it. Heaven did not pick you randomly. Heaven picked you because you never allowed pain to destroy your purity. You kept your heart kind even when life tried to harden you. You kept loving even when others stopped loving you. You kept believing even when you had 1,000 reasons to quit. That is why heaven is rewarding you. My child, I must now reveal the most emotional part of this message. This billionaire is not coming because he needs someone to love. He is coming because he needs someone to believe in. He needs someone who sees him, not his money. Someone who cares for him, not his success. Someone who chooses him, not what he can provide. And when he recognizes that you are that person, he will chase you with a loyalty and devotion the world has never shown him. My beloved, this is not just love. This is restoration. You will heal him from his wounds. He will heal you from your loneliness. He will give you a life of protection and stability. You will give him a life of peace and purpose. Two broken pasts merging into one healed future. My child, it is not over. There is more you must know, including the spiritual contract between you and him. The time window in which he is meant to enter your life. The one thing that can still delay the connection and the final sign heaven will show before he appears. My child, if your heart is beating faster while reading this, it is because your soul already knows I am speaking the truth. Your spirit recognizes something your mind cannot yet explain. That is how destiny feels. Familiar, emotional, magnetic, and unexplainable. My beloved, I must now reveal something extremely sacred, something heaven usually never allows to be spoken so openly. There is a spiritual contract between you and this man. A soul agreement formed before you came into this life. In that agreement, both of you promised to find each other in this lifetime and exchange healing, protection, and love. You have been searching for him without knowing. He has been searching for you without understanding why. Every heartbreak you went through was pushing you spiritually toward him. Every betrayal he experienced was preparing him emotionally for you. He didn't lose people. God removed them so he could recognize you. You didn't lose love. You were being kept available for the one who deserves you. My child, this is not a normal connection. This is destiny meeting destiny. My beloved, you have always wondered why the wrong people loved you loudly but left you easily. And why your heart never settled for less even when you tried. Heaven answers that here. Your soul was waiting for someone whose love matches your depth. This billionaire does not love lightly. He does not attach easily. He does not open up without reason. For him to feel drawn to you spiritually before ever meeting you physically means you are the key to his heart. My child, now I must tell you something that may shock you. From the moment his spirit recognized yours, his life has started to shake. Doors are closing. Relationships are ending. Projects are shifting. Friendships are being tested. People are being exposed. This is not chaos. This is alignment. Everything not meant for his future is being removed. So he will be ready for you. My beloved, sometimes life looks like it is falling apart right before a blessing, but in truth it is falling into place. You experienced it too. Remember the silence, the loneliness, the months where nothing made sense. The season where you felt emotionally disconnected from everyone. That was not rejection. It was spiritual isolation. Heaven pulled you away from what was not yours. So you would be available when what belongs to you arrives. My child, the angels are saying this very clearly. You and him are in the final stage before meeting. And the final stage is always the hardest because resistance becomes stronger the closer you get to break through. That is why this message entered your life now. That is why timing feels mysterious. That is why your intuition is louder than usual. Your soul is preparing to step into a new timeline. My beloved, here is what heaven is doing right now. It is softening his heart. It is giving him clarity. It is weakening the influence of those trying to confuse him. It is lifting doubt. It is strengthening intuition. It is pulling his spirit toward you. But heaven cannot force him. He must choose you freely. And that is why the angels are watching your response. Because when you stay aligned, he becomes more confident. When your energy stays open, his clarity strengthens. When you keep receiving guidance, he keeps receiving direction. My child, if you were not needed in this spiritual process, this message would not exist. You are not a spectator. You are the other half of the connection. Now listen carefully. The window of destiny is open right now, but it will not stay open forever. There is a time frame, a spiritual portal during which both of you must align so heaven can unite your paths. That time is not years away. It is not far. It is near, very near. My beloved, the angels have revealed the time window. The connection is meant to activate between now and the next 90 days. Within this period, something will happen that bridges the gap between your life and his. A meeting, a message, a choice, an invitation, an unexpected encounter, or a sudden event that leads both of you into each other's path. But my child, there is still one final danger. Not a person, not a curse, not a lack of love. The danger is doubt. If you doubt yourself, you block the energy. If you doubt destiny, you disconnect. If you doubt your worth, you sabotage what heaven has built. My beloved, heaven can fight everything except your doubt. That is why Archangel Michael came through with this message to protect your faith long enough for destiny to meet you in the physical world. My child, I need you to let go of this belief. Things like this don't happen for people like me. Heaven says that belief was never yours. It was planted by pain. Miracles do happen to you. Love does choose you. Blessings do belong to you. Good things are not temporary. They are coming to stay. The life you are stepping into will not look like the life you came from. If you are ready to stand in this truth and claim the miraculous life that awaits you, declare Amen in the comments right now. This is your moment to affirm God's promise. My beloved, now comes the part heaven has waited for. The final sign before he appears. You will not have to guess. You will not be confused. You will not be unsure. The sign will be crystal clear. Someone will mention wealth, money, luxury, a rich person, a mansion, a high-status man, or a powerful person entering your life in a way that feels strangely personal. The moment you hear this sign, your timeline has activated. The moment the sign appears, the connection begins. The moment the sign arrives, the countdown ends, my child. The angels want you ready. They want you emotionally open. They want you spiritually aligned. They want you present when destiny knocks and it is closer than you think. There is still more to reveal, including why you were chosen specifically, what your life will look like once he arrives. The one emotional mistake that could push him away, and how heaven plans to protect this connection after it starts. My child, if you are still here, heaven is watching every second of your consistency. Every moment you remain with this message, the angels place another shield of protection over your destiny. You may not see it, but something in the spiritual realm is already shifting because you chose not to walk away. My beloved, I want you to understand why you were chosen specifically. There were millions of people God could have aligned him with. People with beauty, status, wealth, fame, education, influence. Yet heaven selected you. Do you know why? Because your heart is rare. You love deeply, but you don't show it easily. You give without expecting anything in return. You care without pretending. You feel without explaining. You heal others even while you are hurting. And heaven knew a man who has everything in the world, but has never tasted real love needs a heart like yours. My child, life trained you for this love story. Every person who hurt you taught you how to love better. Every person who left you taught you how to stay loyal. Every disappointment taught you patience. Every betrayal taught you discernment. Every heartbreak trained you to recognize real love when it finally arrives. You were not broken. You were being shaped, my beloved. The very qualities that people took for granted in you will be the qualities he values the most. He will admire the softness you protected despite your pain. He will admire your loyalty in a world where loyalty is rare. He will admire your silence, your ability to understand without shouting, to love without clinging, to care without controlling. To the wrong people, you are too much. To the right person, you will be everything. My child, heaven says something magnificent. Your soul is the blessing he has been praying for. Not your looks, not your status, not your achievements, your soul. He can buy anything in life except peace. He can build anything in life except real love. He can win everything in life except emotional safety. And you hold the one thing no money on earth can buy. Emotional safety. My beloved, when he enters your life, something very beautiful will happen. You will not chase him. He will chase you. You will not doubt him. He will reassure you. You will not question his intentions. He will make them clear. You will not wonder if you matter. He will show you every day. He will not play games. He will not confuse you. He will not disappear because a man who has everything and still feels empty does not play with the woman who gives him peace. My child, but heaven also warns you lovingly. There is one emotional mistake that could push him away unintentionally without malice, without meaning to hurt him. You have been hurt so many times that your heart learned to protect itself. That is natural. But sometimes protection becomes distance. Sometimes you say, I don't care because caring hurts. Sometimes you act strong because you fear appearing weak. Sometimes you pretend you don't need anyone because you fear abandonment. Sometimes you remain silent because you fear rejection. But this man will not be able to read those signals. If you look uninterested when your heart is afraid, he will think you do not want him. If you respond coldly when you feel anxious, he will think you have no feelings for him. If you act distant when you feel vulnerable, he will assume you don't care. My beloved, the angels say this clearly. He does not need perfection. He needs reassurance. You don't need to force it. You don't need to chase him. You don't need to act differently. Just don't hide your heart from the person who is ready to protect it. My child, there is something else I must tell you. This relationship is not just romance. It is purpose. Heaven will use your love to elevate both of you. He will help you achieve the life you always deserved. Not because you need saving, but because you deserve support. And you will help him find the peace and meaning he has searched for in silence. Not because he is weak, but because he deserves to rest. He will open doors for your future. You will open doors for his soul. He will give you stability. You will give him identity. He will protect you physically. You will protect him emotionally. Two strengths, two weaknesses, two destinies, one purpose. My beloved, heaven already sees both of you married in the spiritual realm. Not because of papers or ceremonies, but because of soul alignment. Your spirit already belongs with him and his spirit already belongs with you. This is why you have felt disconnected from people lately, because your soul already knows it belongs elsewhere. My child, when your physical paths cross, you will feel something different. A sudden calmness, a strange familiarity, a silence that feels comfortable, a connection without effort, a sense that life just clicked into place. You will not have to force anything. You will not have to beg for anything. You will not have to prove anything. What is meant for you will arrive already convinced. My beloved, I must now reveal the final stage of heaven's protection. What will happen after the connection begins? Heaven will surround your relationship with spiritual protection. Angels will block jealousy, interference, manipulation, and envy. God will silence.